right, hello everybody. Welcome to the Cultural Alliance free online music class. This is our guided practice that we started doing a couple of weeks ago, where we focus on a lesson, stream it live on Facebook, and you can revisit the video. So you heard guitar playing, individual notes. Alonso volunteered to play that while I was promoting the video to several pages. So share the video. This is going to be a small or short lesson. There's a lot of information. We may not cover everything, but we'll do our best, and we'll focus on our lesson today is the C scale, and we start in middle C. This note right here in the middle is middle C. We actually made this nice poster with letters. Hopefully you can see them. And this is not your ideal way that you would see them written, but for this is aimed at beginning folks. Maybe if you're intermediate and you have a question, it would help you. But we have two areas of music, right? We have the treble. The treble clef, this looks like a G, right? And we have the F-Clef, right? We have the bass, right? Actually, yeah, this is the G-Clef and the F-Clef. The 4/4 means like common time. All right, we're not gonna talk too much about that, but I just wanted to mention it. And so we have that. We have that for, so this is mostly for piano music. But if you notice, Alonso was playing his guitar, and he's played a C scale, maybe from here up and then back down. And the guitars can only go to here, to the E. This is the open E string. Can you play an E? So I'll show you what it sounds like on guitar. E, F, you got it? Yes. Okay, F.
Let's start over.
Okay, let's start over. E. No. Open E. Open E. F. Okay, guys. So I'll make a comment here, and Alonso's great with the guitar, but when you read the music, it's easier to look at it, right? He was going off of memory and just jamming, and that's great. So that's why it's important to read the music. Like if I point here, then that's the open E. If I point here, that's the 6th string 1st fret. If I go here, that's the 5th string open. This is your G open. Okay, but we're not gonna focus too much on guitar. I just want to thank Alonso for playing the scale. Did you play the open E during your jam or no? Yes. Okay. So he was able to go up and down. If you're going down, it wouldn't look like this. It would look starting here. And so this would be here, and it would just go this way, right? But for our purposes, because we have a nice visual going up, this is kind of like for beginnings, right? Like I'm a visual person, so this kind of helps me, right? So I figure if you're a visual like me, this is probably going to help you, right? So now let's get to the piano, right? So this is middle C. So there are 8 notes. There are 8 notes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? And then there's notes in between and all that. But we're just going to focus on the C scale for now. The middle C is this note right in the middle, and it has a line kind of floating in between these two sections of notes. So this is middle C. So let's get to the piano. If you have a piano, hopefully you have it ready by now. And this is our middle C right here. So that's our middle C. And if you can see my keyboard, this is not a large or a full piano. This is a keyboard, so it has less keys. However, if it was a large piano, or a full size, it would be right in the middle. But this is not in the middle for this keyboard, but this is middle C. A real piano or larger piano, full piano would be wider on this side, and this would land literally in the middle. So just know that it's middle C, and it's gonna be in the middle, right? So this is our C note. You do with the thumb, C, D, E. Excuse me again, C, D, E. And the reason why I wanna stop here is because when you're practicing at home, you're not going to do this. We're not gonna do that no more, okay? You're gonna practice the right way. Okay, so the thumb on the middle C. By the way, before I forget, the way you find the C notes on the piano, you look at the two black keys next to each other and the one to the left, that's middle C. Okay, over here is the same thing, except this is C above middle C. That's one octave. That's A notes. From here to here are A notes. But notice the pattern. Two black keys, there's a C note. Two black keys, there's a C note. You can go this way, two black notes or keys, there's a C. And that's the other C. All right, so when we use the keyboard, you practice C, middle C, right? We're gonna imagine this note is this. I guess this is our first note, right? So for this small part, we're gonna start here. So we got C, right? D, E. Then we put the thumb under. All right, F, G, A, B, C. You land back in C. Now you're gonna do it backwards, or going back, right? C, B, A, G, F, and you come with now you do the middle finger back to the E, D, C. Okay? That's with the right hand, right? Starting from middle C. C, D, E, thumb under. F, G, A, B, C, and then back down. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. So that's with your right hand. You're going to do the opposite, or the like a mirror image with your left, starting in middle C right here, right? C, B, A, thumb under, G, F, E, D, C. Now I want to stop here because the way we wrote our music, if we were to play this as it is written, we would play it this way. To go down, we need a different music sheet that would start in C and it would go this way. All right, so this would be the proper way to play this, right? So we go C, right? This is the one octave. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the one octave, one C, one octave below middle C. So right here. So we got C, D, E, F, G, and then we come over with the middle finger, A, B, C. Okay, that's with the left hand. Now I'm gonna go back down. Now just keep in mind that to go back down, I'm actually going this way because music moves forward, right? So technically you would go C, B, A, G, F, E, D, and C. you would move it down, right? Now I didn't write, we didn't make a poster like that, so just keep that in mind, right? But so we start at middle C, so we go C, B, which is this one, right? A, G, F. Okay, and I made a mistake there in the sense that I only used 3 fingers and then the thumb under and finish the scale. Now, if you want to play only 5 notes, right, then you can just use 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But in this case, I want to do the entire octave coming down, right? But it would go this way. So it would be C, B, A. This is where what I didn't do last time. So now you put the thumb under, right? G, right here. F at the line. E in the middle. D at the line. And C. Okay, now I can start here. C, D, E, F, G. Come with the middle. A, B, C. Now, if I wanted to continue, I can, because this one is shared by the 2 fingers, right? Right, this one, middle C, depending on where you start, right? So you go C, C, D, E, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, or C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Okay, so let's carry it this way, right? Now I'm not obviously, as you can tell, I'm not a piano expert, but we do want to offer guided practice for various instruments. We've mostly been focusing on guitar. So now we are adding piano. Gerardo Cho just joined in. Thank you for joining us. Leonard Adams, thank you for joining us. Share the video, guys. This is gonna be available to revisit this video. It's geared towards beginning folks, you know. If you know nothing about music, this is a great way to start. Pianos, keyboards are a good way to learn music. Alonso's guitar, or guitar for that matter, only go down to this part. And then below this, you would need like a bass guitar, right? Or other bass instruments. But the piano would cover pretty much, you know, the two clefs, the G-Clef and the F-Clef. So I'm gonna play the key going up again. So 1 octave below middle C, right here. This is middle C. Octave, that means I go 8 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's this one right here, right? So I go C, D, E, F, G with the middle. A, B, C. Now I already pressed that with this one, so I'm just gonna continue with the index, and I don't. Okay, so this would be D, right? E, and then under F, G, A, B, C. And you know you did it right. You finished with the pinky, right? Now to go back down is C, B, A, G, F, the middle over, E, D, C. Okay, so this is what you want to practice. So what, I don't want to get too much into explaining this, but I just want to do a brief explanation, right? There's 5 lines, right? There's 5 lines, and they all have a note on the line, and they all have a note in between the lines. For this exercise, we only went up to C, and we put it in green. So when you revisit the video, we actually put letters. Normally, you would not see the notes written like this, right? They would just be black. But we put the letters to go with it, right? The C's are green. The middle C is literally in the middle, right? And oh, you might be wondering, why is F blue and why is G over here pink. Well, we wanted to distinguish those notes because those notes are very important. Actually, these three notes are very important. It's kind of like your anchors, right? You find middle C, and you go 5 notes up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is G. You follow that line, and you go to right in the middle of this fancy marking, right? It kind of looks like a G if you look from the bottom down, right? So that's G, right? And that's 5 notes up from middle C. If you go 5 notes down from middle C, you get to F, and you see the F-Clef has 2 little dots here. They kind of resemble like an awkward F if you were to connect the dots. So this is F right here. So those are your anchors, you know. If you want to practice 5 notes, you can use 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I've seen people that they literally put stickers on the keyboard. I don't recommend that because then you're looking for the sticker as opposed to a method to remember the key, right? So if you can see the pattern, I mean, look, there's 2 black keys right here, and right here there's no black key. There's 3 black keys here, and there's no black key. 2 black keys, no black key. So you can see the pattern. There's a missing black key, and there's a pattern: 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. If you can see the pattern, then you look for the 2, and your middle C is on the left side. You go to the middle of the keyboard, right? Like I said, this is shorter than regular, than a large piano or a full piano. And that's your C. That's this note right here. C. You go 8 notes up, that's this other C. That's C, 1 octave above middle C. This is the language, guys. We've been learning this from Rick Bemis, who does 10 to 12 live conference class. So if you want to interact with the professor, you have to go to Google Meets. The link is on the event. You got to be there at 10. Anyways, I just wanted to mention that. And so if we go 5 notes down from C, C, B, A, G, F, right? This time I didn't do the under the finger because I only need 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C, B, A, G, F. This is a scale of 5, right? And then if I go 5 this way, I just use the 5 fingers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a scale of 5 notes. But if you want to do the entire scale, then you have to do this. 1, 2, 3. Thumb under. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Middle finger over. Okay. And finish the scale. Or this way. 1, 2, 3. Middle finger, thumb under. All right, so take your time. For guitar folks, let's see if Alonso can help us out. Open E. F. Open G, open G, open G. There's 1 G. Okay, actually I was saying it wrong. So let's try this again. Open E, F, G, very good. Open A, that's, B, C, open D, E, F, open G now. So I was saying it wrong. And then A, B, and C. Now can you go down? C, open B, A, G, F. That was an open note, right? That was not an F. press it down, F, right there, F, E. No, when it's open that's D. We're not there yet. So F, E, open D, C. Okay, so Alonso can do this without like knowing the notes because he knows the pattern. All right, but you want to know the two things, right? And it's probably hard for him because he's sitting opposite of the chart, so he can't see. But what I'm saying is, for guitars, this is your open E, this is your open A. What's after that? Open G, right? And then open B, and then you have an E that's higher. We didn't include it here, but the music is for all the instruments, right? And they just range on where on the table they are. So this is for piano, very basic, right? C, D, E, F, G, 5 notes. If you want to do the all the scale, the 8 notes, you go 1, 2, 3, thumb under, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's this part. Now this part down, right? 1, 2, 3, thumb under, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this way, right? I'm gonna run it all the way up. See how that goes. I'm gonna go slow. So we got C, D, E, F, G, middle finger over, A, B, C. But see, this is C for this thumb, right? So I can just go D, E, thumb under, F, G, A, B, C. Okay, I'm gonna do it without talking and see how that goes. Now I'm gonna run it down. Okay, C. Okay, so work at your own pace. So if you have the guitar, this is your range right here. And it goes higher. It goes higher than C. But this is a C scale. All right, folks. I see the likes over there. Thank you guys for watching. You can revisit this video. Is there something I missed, Alonso, here? On the, another thing I want to mention. You see these lines right here, right? So from here to here is it's in four notes, right? Actually, right here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's in quarter notes. That means the beat goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, right? This is called a bar, right? Then we go to the second bar: 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then we go to the next bar: 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last one: 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what this 4/4 means. There's different rhythms or patterns or timing, but we're not gonna get to that. This is the common time. This is the simple one, and we started with C just so you can see visually going up, and then, like I said, if we're gonna go down, you start here, which is this one. Basically, everything rearranges. Everything shifts, right? So we go C, and you do the inverse. Because remember, time moves this way, right? You don't never go back this way. But this is the poster we have, so we're going from C. What I did is just did that, and then you try to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, because this is we only want to go to C, right? But it's in 4, so there's another note right there, which is the D. But we didn't get into that part. So C scale right here. We created this nice little poster. Thank you guys for watching. I'll let Alonso. Do you want to do a scale? Let him do it from C to C. Yeah, and you can do it on a different part of the neck of the guitar. So we got, go for it. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, C. So he did one octave, right? Actually, I think, yeah, he did one octave. And then he did it going down on the guitar. So this is the notes, right? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And then C, B, A. You go down, but like I said, time moves that way. So it would go down. But these are the notes. You just go, you start going down. All right, but so any questions out there? You guys can type them on there. I'll play the scale. Just play with it. This is what you want to do for practice. Middle C. Middle C. One C below middle C. Right? Middle C. One C above middle C. Middle C. One C below middle C. And if you notice, there are patterns, right? So if you start putting attention to the patterns, the D falls between the two black keys. What does that mean? That the next D is going to be right here, right? And I didn't get to this other D, but it's right here. So you can see the patterns. C, D. D is between these two black keys. C is always on the left side of the two black, right? D, right? B is obviously one over or to the left. So we got B. We got 3. B is right here. So your key, I guess your reference is the missing black note or black key on the keyboard. When you see that, you're like, okay, there's a missing key. Okay, but I got 2 here. This is C, right? But if you go on the left side of the 3 black notes, this is your F. So those are your reference. F, C, D, right? And then you start playing and you start memorizing where those. So right now I know all the keys, right? And it seems like very challenging if you're new, but don't give up, keep trying, take your time. Practice is gonna be the main your strength, your power to get, to learn this instrument. Mainly I'm learning guitar, but I'm also helping to teach the class. So that's why I wanted to, go over the keyboard. We want to try to cover a lot of instruments. Maybe we'll do a violin next time, or maybe another keyboard. But you can see I had Alonso doing C, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. You can do this with the guitar from here to here, actually higher on the guitar, right? If you have a bass guitar, you can actually do the notes on this clef, the bass clef, the treble clef, the G-Clef, the F-Clef. Those are names. This is the C-Clef. There's a little mark in here, and this little points to the middle of middle C. And you can add notes on the top and on the bottom, but we're not going to get into that. So practice your C scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. And then switch hands, right? Maybe this way you're going up, right? C, D, E, F, G, then bring it down, right? C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. And if you say the letters and try to switch the pitch, it helps when you practice. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll do another poster and do another piano lesson next time. Maybe a different scale. But we're going to try to cover guitar, piano mainly, and perhaps maybe violin, other instruments that are also common. Thank you guys for watching. Share the video. Watch it again if you want to learn the C scale. Here's a nice little poster. You can put it in pause and look at it. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Share the video if you like. We appreciate the support. I want to thank everyone at Cultural Alliance of Long Beach. Alonso for volunteering to do this. Rick Bemis for teaching the 10 to 12 conference class. Keith Lely for doing this, organizing this for many years. And everyone at Cal. My name is Efren Luna with the Cultural Alliance of Long Beach, also with Art, Music, and Culture. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. All right, guys, stay safe, practice your music. Watch the video. There's other videos there, guitar chords. If you're a guitarist or learning guitar, there's other videos there that we made. You can review those. And that's it for now, guys. Practice. ¿Quieres hacerla junto desde el C? ¿Listo? Contando 1, 2, 3, 4. Atrás. Otra vez. Okay, so you saw there a little bit of guitar, piano coordination. Learn to read the music, learn to write it, learn to play it. And if you do a well-rounded learning, it'll help you a lot more. All right, so take your time, practice. That's it, folks.